With clear leaders in all three World Trophy classes, the chasing pack hoped a new course for Day 3 might shake up the order. The western leg of the 2023 ISDE at the base of the Sierra Azoles. The route starts alongside a short stretch of the famous 5,000-kilometre Route 40 in Villicum itself, then across San Juan's Ruta Interlagos between the Uyum and Punta Negra dams for the second Enduro test and the day's final motocross test, a full 230-kilometre day. Second on each of the opening 2 days, Great Britain found themselves less at ease on a new course in the World Trophy, with only one rider in the top 10 individual times. Alex Snow, in a rare international appearance as a late replacement for Steve Holcomb, had a tougher day as the UK quartet finished in 5th. But none of Britain's closest rivals behind made up quite enough ground to pass them overall. France recovered a full minute, but they didn't have the best of days either in 4th, with each of their riders suffering at least one fall or incident. Spain lost some time with 2 falls for Jaume Petriu, but 2 strong performances from the 36-year-old in the second Enduro test helped their cause as they made up another 36 seconds on France. Italy finished 3rd yesterday, 2nd today for them. Andrea Verona came home 18 seconds behind Josep Garcia, but Samuele Bernardini put in an excellent day, 3rd in scratch, and that gave the Italians back another 10 seconds in the battle for 4th overall. But despite the change of tests, the USA were unfazed. Their margin of victory reduced, but their overall lead again extended significantly. Even problems for Taylor Robert in the second special that cost him about 20 seconds couldn't affect their march towards the title.
I personally went over the bars in the second test, flipped straight over onto my head, scuffed up the top of my helmet, but got that one out of the way for the week, and I probably lost maybe 10, 15 seconds, so other than that, it was a really solid day.
After their day 1 mechanical problems, Italy and Spain continue to close on France, but for the first time this week, Great Britain also lose ground to the 3 teams behind. So a gap that was over 5 minutes from positions 2 to 5 now sits at just 3.5 as the podium scrap continues to boil up nicely. In the Junior Trophy, Great Britain have dropped out from 4th position. Charlie Chater had a difficult second day with heat exhaustion and he retired before today's 3rd special with sickness. The main contest so far this week has been for 2nd between the USA and France. The American youngsters took the place on day 2, but had a more challenging time on the new specials. US junior Grant Davis suffered a crash in the 4th test that left him with a wrist injury, although he reported feeling better by the end of the day. For France, Antoine Alix made the difference. 4th junior in scratch, a few seconds ahead of top American Mateo Oliveira. And with the other 2 US riders both behind Alix's teammates by some margin, France made up almost 3 minutes today. Sweden, though, remain 1, 2 and 3. Max Eilen has looked slightly less at ease on this terrain in Argentina than he has during the Junior World Championship in Europe, which he finished 4th, hovering around 20 seconds behind his teammates each day so far. Really nice to have some new tests. The team has been going really great, especially my teammates. I've been okay as well, so we're looking forward to tomorrow. France provide the main story of the day by recovering from a 10-second deficit to the USA. At the halfway mark, they now sit 3 minutes clear for 2nd overall. With a retirement for Great Britain, hosts Argentina climb to 4th, with the Czech Republic moving into the top 5. With new tests and a rocky surface, it was a challenging day in the Women's Trophy, even for the top 2 teams in contention for victory. Danielle McDonald suffered a few crashes for Australia, and Taylor Jones had a spill in the final test that cost her 1.5 minutes. The women from Down Under thus lose another 5.5 minutes to leaders the USA.
Straight.
But it was far from plain sailing for the American trio. After posting her first special test win, Rachel Guttish suffered a high-speed crash in the final test that left her riding the last hour with a buckled wheel and a right shoulder injury. But with medical assistance, she's confident of restarting tomorrow.
I think we had a really good day. We all had some really great test times. The new tests and transfers were pretty good. The tests today were a little more technical. So I think we were just kind of being a little bit more patient in them and just trying to be consistent. But I think overall we had a great day and looking forward to tomorrow.
No changes in the women's trophy as the gaps between the teams continue to grow. Germany were only 19 seconds behind Argentina today and are 38 seconds back from 5th overall. In just 2 days, the USA have built a gap of 10.5 minutes after initially seemingly evenly matched with Australia on day one. Less attrition today all round, with only one more retirement from the 3 trophy classes. The same course awaits the riders tomorrow on day 4.